we're here making still a complete mess. I got some pallet racking, and what's going to happen, this whole wall, all pallet racking, those cabinets out of here, they'll be put somewhere else. As you notice, this is still completely trashed, and I've just kind of figured that in order for me to get everything cleared and cleaned out, I'm going to just basically rip everything apart and then start over fresh. And I'm doing a lot of throwing away. So still got the charger here, engine's all back in, new sensors, gaskets, everything like that. Getting ready to put the intake on, put the timing cover back on, water pump, all that sort of stuff. Slowly but surely, we're getting this fixed and finished so that way we can get that thing out. Right now, Alex is working on this unit. This guy wants to fix all sorts of stuff, but doesn't want to fix his hood props. So the good old 1x, that'll work for now. But yeah, otherwise we're just cleaning up, getting things done. And I will definitely show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right, we are back working on the truck. Alex is hiding over there somewhere. Oh, he's underneath that car. He's working on the charger, getting the engine put back in and getting everything buttoned up. I'm over here on the new truck, and I went out and bought myself some jumper cables. They're 2 gauge, and the other thing I did was buy some connectors. Now what I did is I cut the 2 ends off of the jumper cables, and I made little plug-ins with the jumper cables on one side, and then on the other side I cut those off, did the same thing. I'll use those. And then the actual cable, we have 1 connector on one end, and then the other end, 2 battery connectors. Now you can see right here, there is a little black plastic trim piece, and that, if I walk back to the rear of this truck, it's gonna go in right here. So I will feed everything down through there, run it up to the front of the truck. Now I know you're thinking, how many times am I gonna jump start a vehicle from here? Probably not all that many. But that is so I can connect my winch to the trailer and then just plug it in and go. So that's going to be my project here to get that done. And then afterwards, I'll show you guys how it all works, because I got to go pick up a van today. And this thing, I still don't have a transmission back yet. Not cool. I'll show you the setup. I got a phone call, so I won't say set up. All right, so we are outside. Here is the connector. A little bit cleaner look rather than having it go through the bed, which my bed's full of tables and all sorts of junk like that. Now on the trailer, we have some bracing, and then we have a receiver hitch, and then we have the winch hooked up to that receiver hitch. We can pull it in, pull it out, do all sorts of stuff. Right now, I just pulled this sweet E150 van on that actually one of my employees had. So I'll show you. Like I said, we got all these connectors. This is the actual winch. I'm gonna unplug that. And then what I have is just an extension. So got the extension on. And then if I can here, there's that. And all we're gonna do, plug it into the truck. Now, got dielectric grease all over my hands. I have handy duty winch controller. Turn it on, little red light is on. And it's as simple as that. So that's how I got this truck set up, ready to operate. I will show you guys some other little secrets on it as we get them all finished and figured out. But it's pulling vehicles, it's making some money, so I can't really complain. And I will tell you, I just drove this thing down to Milwaukee and back, and it is absolutely wonderful to drive. I averaged about 19 miles to the gallon, and the only thing that I want to change is the wheels and tires. So they have about 600 miles on them, and I'm doing whatever I can to get rid of them and get some 17s and some 37s, because that's how I roll. See, 17s, 37s, I'll put them on here. I'll put them on my Cummins. I'll put them on my other Cummins, and then also even the single cab short box with a Hemi still has 37, 13.5 R17s. Run them on everything. They're cheaper, they're nicer, they're not as bad when you're driving down the road. And I'm not really a guy that likes big wheels. I like big tires and smaller wheels. So 17s fit, they clear the calipers, so that's what I'm going to go with.